Subilia. I'm a machine operator at Pratt & Whitney in North Berwick. I'm also a 2019 graduate of York County Community College. So between my previous work history as well as schooling, I learned that I had a passion for problem solving. I'm really a hands-on learner and I loved math. When I started weighing my options, all of those things combined found that machining was the best degree for me. Honestly, I can't say that I did. I grew up around this industry my whole life. My father is a tool and die maker by trade. But as I watched him growing up, everything seemed so complex and I couldn't fathom doing it myself. As I started school, I realized he had blueprints and work instructions and everything laid out in front of him to be able to map it out. I would consider this having been a retool. I started working at the age of 14. I worked in my extended family's motel. And then as I got older, I progressed into local restaurants throughout the state as a server and a bartender. So for nearly a decade, I was in the hospitality industry. So my favorite part of what we do at Pratt & Whitney has to be our development work. We're taking theories from our technicians and our engineers, and they're putting them down on paper on how they should work, and then we're doing it at the machines. We get to be able to be the people testing it out for them. And I've done this numerous times through my career. My favorite one was working on parts that went into test engines. My least favorite part of my job has to be once we have everything set in stone and we've been running for a while, it tends to get a little bit repetitive. For me, that felt boring. So I used it as a way to challenge myself. I asked my supervisors for more work, different styles of work. I went from learning lathes to milling machines. I now run a 5-axis mill turn as a promotional growth that I brought on for myself. So I have 2 pieces of advice for anyone that's looking to get into this field. And the first one has to be reach out to your trade schools or schools offering these degrees. You're able to sit in on classes, not your textbook classes. We all know what those are like. Sit down for a shop class, something they might title as a lab class. That's where the hands-on's happening. That's where the fun is taking place. My second piece is to be a sponge, and I've heard this 100,000 times from other people. It basically means absorb all of the knowledge anyone's willing to give you, because eventually you're gonna need it. So one thing I wish I had known about my field when I was starting out was that there are so many women already in this field, and we're thought to be able to hold tighter tolerances and getting closer to nominal while working at a slightly faster pace. We are the big change that needs to come into this industry and continue to come. I wish when I had started out that I had realized how quickly you can get through this degree. It's a 2-year degree. I thought going into something as fine-tuned as manufacturing, I was going to need at least 4 years in a shop just to figure it out. But at York County Community College, I was able to do it in 2. I'm Savanna Subilia. I'm a machinist at Pratt & Whitney, and I'm wishing you the best of luck continuing your education at York County Community College.